It is August 21st. The changes in the real estate market have happened.
Yes, big confusion, honestly, we're seeing across the board.
Also, if you're looking at median home sale price and new listings, that's a little odd.
Another shocker, Marin, for the first time, at least since we started shooting this show, had a higher median sale price than the houses in Mill Valley. And days on market, what's going on there?
We were at 15 for Marin.
48 in Mill Valley.
In Mill Valley.
That is astronomically different. So can't wait to get into this episode and talk a little bit more about this.
Yeah, let's get into another episode of Real Estate Marin with Dana Williams, the place you need to be if you're looking to buy or sell real estate. Let's get into it.
Awesome. Okay, Dana, last 7 days, single family homes. Mill Valley had 10 new listings, 6 sales. Marin, 44 new listings, 24 sales. Again, Marin, for the first time since I've been looking at the data at least, outpaced in terms of the median sale value of these homes, albeit it was like $10,000, but still. Yep. Mill Valley typically way out and above, and Mill Valley hitting 48 days for their median. I mean, this is out of 6 properties, that's still, half of those are going like 2 months before they're seeing any kind of action. Anything in particular going on there?
Well, part of me thinks, it's still, we're in the summer, still in the summer. Those may be in need of a bigger house, whether that's family or people with lots more, people in their household are possibly not back in the market. Typically Labor Day is, we've seen historically, that is a time when the switch happens. So again, I'm expecting some more numbers to pop out going forward. Again, that's, I think, some of the things that we've speculated.
Yeah, maybe a couple of these flips, I know, hitting the market. One in particular we wanted to talk about, 46 Molino. It actually came on the market here in Mill Valley back April 9th.
Yep.
Just under 1.6 million was their asking. All the way till July, they had 4 price reductions. Yep. It did just sell. We have a buyer representation man right here himself. Yep. And it went for between 1.1, I think 1.055. Yep. Again, 4 price reductions. This was obviously playing into those Mill Valley numbers we were just talking about, but especially being on the ground there, Dana, what did you see?
Yeah, I mean, I think you had a seller who had a home in a great location, and real estate location probably felt it was very competitive, a nice place, comparable to many in the area. Didn't necessarily play out. Then that's a tough thing when you're listing a home. If you start too high, if it sits for a little while, again, we look at days on market. If it's sitting for over 10 days, 12, maybe even 14 days, you're kind of, buyers look at it like, what's the matter, as opposed to priced right. It's kind of like, this is great value, let's get it. And that's what happened there.
As you know, we finally passed that August 17th doomsday that we've been discussing with the NAR settlement, and how things have kind of changed a little bit, especially on the buyer's side. I know our last couple emails that went out specifically kind of reference, if you're a buyer here in Marin, part of this big change is compensation. And I know people are talking about it. We talked to some agents about it. How has compensation kind of changed? And especially from what we heard like today, what sticks out to you about, I guess, if you're listing now, or if you're a buyer's agent, like, are people skipping properties if they aren't seeing a specific kind of compensation number that they want? Yeah,
just quickly summarize the changes. First of all, again, not all of them, but in general, the used to be buyers cooperating broker compensation, that goes away. There's no longer on the MLS, you'd see that. Any type of compensation coming from the seller, whether, if they're even offering that, is removed from the MLS. And then buyers, you need an official signed buyer representation agreement working with them. Now back to your question, that it's change, and there is different levels, I'd say, from my experience of education on the brokerage level. Yeah, we're seeing definitely right now a lot of unknowns, I'd say, in terms of whether compensation is buyers are considering or sellers are considering to offer that, how that's going to be handled with buyers and their views on compensating their broker to what levels. So, next Real Estate Marin, we'll definitely follow up on it and give people an update of how things are progressing.
Take a look at some of those numbers, maybe.
Yeah, exactly, and we'll get a little sense of how that's playing out and what we're seeing in the market. That's what we're here to do.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in this week.
Yep, thank you, and have a great day. Reach out if you have any questions, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.